Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Regency Council Simulator 2015 for Europa Universalis IV. So, yeah, we're coring and sitting. We have room for more force limit, but I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to actually build to my force limit anymore because every time we annex a country, we just gain more troops, and then that's kind of how we maintain the army. So, at this point, I think what I'm going to do is, let's check revolt risk. We need some troops in all these provinces. 3.7 requires, like, 15 regiments to actually put down. So, let's go split, and we'll go protect all those. And these guys we'll put here and here. And that's all my men, right? 10 armies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, that's it. Okay, well, that's what we're going to do with them. And in the meantime, we're going to focus on more diplomatic type stuff. I've been looking around, trying to see, like, one of the ways you can get by the Regency Council thing is to enforce peace. Because that's technically not you declaring war, that's you're not. And this is one of the only nearby wars that I could enforce peace. I'd have to improve relations with Hisenwi until they're at positive 100, and then I can enforce peace on Dai Viet. And then we could get involved against these guys, which I really have no interest in. The only person that I have interest in would be like Arakan, but we could feed cores back to Bengal, but I don't think it's... I guess it probably would be a worthwhile action. Okay, Livonian Order will give a bunch of land to Lithuania. So does that mean that, like, the Livonian or that Lithuania is independent from Poland? I think they are. Yeah, they are. Seems to happen a lot these days. Hey France, do you want one of my provinces? I see you've got the Incorporate Savoy mission. Spain, do you want to move down here? We have fantastic stuff over in India. Interesting. Kilwa, wow. Kilwa full annexed that country. You know, I had wanted to make them into a vassal. Kilwa. You're subjects of your own. You took over that vassal. Well, somehow I feel like with 15% revolt risk in most of these provinces, you're not going to do so well. So, for fun, we could support them. The Mutapan? Or is it the Marahan nationalists? Yeah, I think it's those. Could give us something to spend our money on. We'd be pretty likely to get caught. What's your spy defense? They're defended at 4%, our spies are 0%. So we're more likely to get caught. Which would block us from for 5 years. I think we wait till they actually rebel. And then we try it again like we did with this guy. The problem is that we're already at 6 out of 6 relations. We need to get Dali liking us. We're working on that. We need to get this other guy liking us. And I forgot already who we can annex first. Let's see. Adal. We can annex you in 84. That's a long time. Medri Bari, 84. Dali, 79. 5 years. Bengal, 84. Marathas, 83. So, I can't even give Dali their cores back between now and when we get their stupid thing. We have to try to enforce peace. Because otherwise there's just nothing that I can do between now and then. Looks like somebody's busy in the New World. Bengal, why don't you declare the war and I'll help you? How's that sound? Or somebody else attack me. Go ahead. Can I warn? I can warn Orissa. Huh. That's funny. I don't think warnings really work anymore though, because I tried them. I was playing like an Ottomans campaign just for fun, and I warned Bosnia, and they attacked Serbia, and I didn't get a call to arms. And Serbia borders the Ottomans at the start. So there's like no reason for that to not work, but it totally didn't work. We're gonna double improve, so we can try to get this thing up to 100 as quickly as we can. He's losing his war. We want to help him out. Assuming we did help him out, we'd want some troops over there, though. So let's march these guys around. Let's march... Actually, we should just march all these guys around. Supply limit is pretty crappy. 20 is not very good right now. Of course, we did get Tech 12, so... One would assume that it should be good, but it's not. It's still not very good. Arctic. Blah. Ottomans, you still like me? You still upset that I didn't give you territory? That'll go away in like 10 years. You'll forget. You won't remember. By the time we go to war with the Timurids again, you won't remember a thing. You'll be like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Nagaur. Let's do it. Orissa, I know you're very large, but do you want to become my vassal? That's basically my plan, is to make you my vassal. Just so you know. What am I looking for right now? I'm looking for your... I don't know. There was something. There's something I was looking for just a second ago. Yeah, these guys are going to have to come over too. Like, all these troops need to go over there. Marathas, why the hell did you disband your 30 regiments? I wanted you to keep those. Those were nice. You see, after, like, later on in the game, if we actually somehow manage to get to Tech 22, and we can just take land without diplo points, then I will feed the vassals. But for now, I think it's just better to just make them and annex them, and that's it. Independence for Guji, Nagara, and Lhasa. 7. Oh, it's over 5%. So I can't actually prevent these from happening unless we get rid of the... Let's park these armies there for now. We are actually at our manpower limit. How crazy is that? And then when the core finishes, maybe we'll get lucky. And we can prevent that rebellion from actually happening. Independence for Marathas. You realize that Marathas is my country? Like, they're my vassal? What's wrong with you people? What are you so pissy about? Oh, this goes away next year. Or nationalism goes away till next year. When does this thing go away? 81. Are you sure it lasts till 76? Because it certainly seems like it's lasting until longer than that. In order for it to have nationalism plus 2.5, it should have like 5 years more. Oh well, beats me. Can't explain it. What if we keep on expanding toward the Westerners? Just expand that way. Or maybe we go, like, this way, because there is a path between these. Maybe somebody will colonize that. Hey, Ethiopia, do you want to become my vassal? Almost. You would accept. No, I want to keep on... I want to butt my head over here. bunch of potential rebels. You know, what'd be nice is the -3 stability guy right about now. Could you take any longer to get over there? Big Bertha's army's still around. Some pretenders there. Alright, this guy. We don't want a permanent relationship because we'll be over the relationship limit, but I think I'll probably just send him a gift now. We have money in abundance. Then we enforce peace. And that just, at the very least, lets us maybe return cores. I was going to vassalize this guy, but I'd rather just give him to Bengal. What was the CB that he used? It's a conquest war. So if I transfer these via conquest to Bengal, of course that's assuming that I actually get control of the siege. I'd have to do the siege myself, or Bengal would have to do the siege, and then they'd keep control. So we'd have to get troops in there pretty quick. Would you... I don't want military access. I'm just going to send you a gift. That's good enough for now. I actually want to attack you, because you've got cores that Dali needs, but... you know... Alright, so we're going to improve relations with, like, Lodi. We're still improving with Dali, right? Good. Seven and a half years on average for that to fire. And if we can just keep the armies here for a little tiny bit longer, though, to get that core finished, that would be ideal. Let's wait till April of next year. Let it tick down a little bit before we... I kind of need to enforce peace right now. Defender against Daviet, you like me. Force peace with Kimmer. Crap, did I target the wrong person? Daviet attacked... Ah, shoot, I was assuming that because he was fighting so many people, he was the war leader, but he's not. It's actually Kimmer versus Daviet. So we need Kimmer to like us. Well, crap. Well, enjoy the money, his semi, you bastard. Could have told me that. And they're actually much lower in war score. Well, we'll still try. Still try to butt our heads in where they don't belong. We're so good at improving relations, and we don't even have diplomatic ideas yet. Just imagine when we have diplomatic ideas. It's going to be insane, the amount that I can improve relations. Alright, so we have a rebellion. It does happen. From time to time. Unfortunately, they're all mountainous provinces. Bah. Sharing is caring. Any that are at -9? No, we have a lot, though, that are kind of... We have a lot of provinces with autonomy. That's what happens when you integrate a lot of people, I guess. We change government type. You know, this might actually be really well worth it, come to think of it. We don't really need the income from vassals, and we don't really need the manpower at the moment. So, -1 unrest and better unjustified demands would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I am totally willing to pay that. 100 admin points to lower revolt risk by 1. Because that might allow me to now lower autonomy in more places. And it also might prevent a couple of these rebellions. Getting Horma's cord is kind of important, because that's causing some issues. 1.4 revolt risk just from that. Okay, so you have 14 in the front. We've got way more than that. Let's grab the cav from these two. Let's ditch 25% of the infantry. Let's grab the artillery from these two. Fighting in the mountains, we want to just, you know, same as normal, we want to match the front row and then have more cannons than them. So we need, again, 14 infantry. That'll have to do. I don't think the combat width is going to be that big. Combat width is 15 plus 12 is 27 minus 50% is... Combat width is only going to be like 14. 13 actually, I think. So it's not going to be wide enough for the cavalry to engage. It might still deploy the cavalry. Yeah, it did. Combat width 13. Stupid mountains. Stupid nines. Form an alliance with Kilwa. Really? Why would we do that? They're too big to vassalize. I don't want an alliance with them. Conquer a province. We can't declare war. We'll take that one. Bring you guys up. We'll have to cycle in some new infantry. Same thing here. This fight's not going to be any fun either. Might need some more cannons. We have only 20 cannons. It's not very many. At one point it felt like I had way too many cannons. Now it feels like I don't have enough. Alright, so we were improving relations with you, but I think you're going to lose your war before I can do that. Same thing here. We want 14 infantry. And actually, considering the combat width is going to be 13 again, if the combat width's 13, I might just want to deploy nothing but infantry. Infantry and cannons. I think so. Alright, so 14 and 8, that'll fill the front line. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to make the leader, I'm going to try something. We're going to make the leader in charge of the artillery. Okay? We're going to send both armies in together. But we're going to send in the artillery 2 days late. We're not going to do it yet. Here's my plan. I'm going to try cycling out the infantry. We want the leader to stay in the fight, because we need him, but we will allow the infantry that we send in the first time to fight for like 2 or 4 phases, and then we'll retreat them right as these infantry arrive at full strength. So these guys will be at half strength from having fought for a little while. And then 14 more infantry will arrive. Hopefully they don't bring in a river crossing. They might. Alright, so let's try it. So we hold back the cannons for 2 days. Okay, so the infantry arrive. How long will it take? It's going to take 4 plus 7, 11 days to arrive, so... Okay, so we got a terrain penalty. We got infantry in the front row, as expected. Our cannons are going to fight. Send these guys in now. Notice how we're at like 798, and they're at like 700 something as well. Now, as soon as these guys arrive... Now, because I kept the armies separate, I can retreat just the infantry stack, leaving the leader with the fresh infantry. And my only concern here is, will the artillery stay in the back row? Which we're about to find out. The answer is yes, they will. So now we have 1,000 men versus 500 men, which is very efficient. It's a good way to do the fight. You have to fight in mountains. Alright, cool. Well, we're going to have to take a break here while we continue to wait for our damn Regency Council. 7 more years. We have diplomats free. And we just improve relations with everyone, really. Bahmanis, you want to become a vassal yet? Alright, yeah. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you in a bit.